Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is a prophecy report entitled More Pronounced by the Day. In a June 6th article posted on Harbinger's Daily, Tim Moore, the Chief Executive Officer and Senior Evangelist of Christ in Prophecy, wrote, "Like so many other indicators, many of the spiritual signs are becoming more pronounced by the day. People will be wise to heed Moore's words because the fulfillment of Bible prophecy is becoming more pronounced by the day. I don't think most people understand Bible prophecy, but I've read polls that said a number of people sense that something is wrong. I have been approached several times in recent months by someone who said it is obvious that something is wrong in America and the world, and it causes me to believe we are getting closer to the second coming of Jesus. I could document a long list of signs here: the return of Israel, globalism, economic issues, and immorality, but I will quickly mention just one spiritual issue that is on my mind and then move on. I believe world leaders are using global organizations, the United Nations, the World Health Organization, the World Economic Forum, to try and legislate Jehovah, Jesus, the Holy Bible, the Judeo-Christian ethic out of existence. They want to replace these things with a global ethic that suits them but not God. This is satanically inspired, and it is becoming more obvious by the day, and it is an impossible task. God will send 7 years of tribulation disasters upon this earth to show that he will not tolerate government without him and Jesus, and then he will restore this creation and establish the millennial reign of Jesus on earth. Here are some events that seem to indicate that we are getting close. Concerning famine and reducing the population of the earth, on June 4th, it was reported that the German Nutrition Society is recommending a more than 90% reduction in the consumption of meat. They believe combating climate change for the good of society is more important than an individual's health. Note, U.S. citizens may not be concerned about what goes on in Germany, but it is important to remember that the Biden's climate change czar wants America to be next. Concerning climate change, on June 9th, it was reported that thick smoke from wildfires in Canada had darkened the sky over the northeastern United States and reduced the power production of solar-powered generators by 56%. Concerning an economic collapse in the United States, I am not qualified to give advice, but I have received several emails about what to do if there is a bank failure, or if banks are closed, to switch to a central bank digital currency. It is a big problem because your money could be in a closed bank, and the FDIC can only cover a small fraction of the deposits if there is a run on the banks. In addition to that, if you try to withdraw $10,000 or more in cash in one day, the government can seize your money and keep it while it investigates you for suspicious activities such as drug dealing or money laundering. If you put your cash in a bank safety deposit box, the bank can keep it or not let you have access to it. On June 8th, Dave Hodges addresses this issue on the Common Sense Show. Here are some things individuals might want to consider. Keep some cash at home. Buy into a mutual fund. Buy silver coins. Put money in a small bank accounts at different banks. Write checks to pay off debts. Prepay your taxes and other obligations, and put your money in credit unions. On June 12th, it was reported that the U.S. federal deficit rose $1.165 trillion in the first 8 months of this fiscal year. Concerning false teaching, deceit, blasphemy, an antichrist spirit, and the rejection of the Bible at the end of the age, on June 13th, it was reported that one of the top officials at the WEF, Yuval Noah Harari, said in a few years there might be religions that are actually correct because they will be using holy books that are written by AI. This is a clear rejection of Christianity, Judaism, and the Bible. Concerning AI writing holy books, read this verse carefully. Quote, "And he, the false prophet, had power to give life to the image of the beast, a talking statue of the Antichrist, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." Revelation 13, verse 15. It is possible that world leaders will allow a talking statue, AI, to write holy books for a new religion that will kill those who don't worship the statue. Concerning climate change, on June 13th, it was reported that the world's largest meat company, Biotech Foods, will build a factory in Spain to produce 1,000 metric tons of artificial beef per year. Startup is scheduled for the middle of 2024. The company already sells real meat in the United States, and some of its fake meat could be sold in the United States soon. And finally, are you rapture ready?